Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. I am a 44-year-old single person currently living in the Northern Virginia area. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for stopping back by. I really appreciate it. Today I'm going to go over my zero-based budget, and this is for July 26th through August the 8th. I am going to be using this Clever Fox dotted notebook. They sent this over to me, and I wanted to give it a try for my budget. It's a smaller size, so I'm hoping that keeping it in my purse will help to keep me on track. Let's go ahead and open it up. I went ahead and wrote down all of my categories just to save time. Let's go ahead and start with my income. My income is $1,700 biweekly. Next are my fixed expenses. I rent a basement apartment in somebody's home. I am in the Northern Virginia area. My monthly rent is $900, but I set aside half of my rent every paycheck. So biweekly, I set aside $450. Next is my debt payment, and this is my minimum payment for all of my debts, and this is biweekly. It's $472.69. Next is Sling TV. It's a streaming service. The one thing that my rent does not include, they don't have cable. So I do subscribe to Sling, and that is $44.98 a month. Netflix is $15.99. All right, moving on to my debt breakdown, and I'm just going to show you guys what my beginning balance is, my minimum payments, and my ending balance after this check. So my first debt is an auto loan. It was a total loss. I don't have this car anymore. So I'm paying off the difference between what insurance paid and what was owed on the car. Last paycheck, I was able to put $86.82 towards this debt. So my beginning balance is $5,105.49. My minimum payment biweekly is $207.69. My ending balance after this payment is $4,897.80. Next is a credit card. The beginning balance is $11,970. My minimum biweekly payment is $165. The ending balance after that payment is $11,805. Last is a personal loan. The beginning balance, $14,200. The minimum biweekly payment is $100. My ending balance, $14,100. All right, so the total, I went ahead and added this up in advance just to save time. So my total beginning debt balance is $31,275.49. My total biweekly payment is $472.69. And my ending debt balance after my payment is $30,802.80. So not too shabby, considering the fact that I started out in February of this year at $55,000. All right, so moving on to my cash expenses. My first cash expense is carpool, and that is $50. Carpooling it has been absolutely wonderful. I'm carpooling with 3 other ladies. The expense to carpool is $25 a week. I would drive once a month, and I would get that $75 that I would spend for 3 weeks back the week that I drive. The difference in time, just a rough estimate, when I'm driving myself and I'm on the regular lanes, it can take me anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half one way. So 2 to 3 hours in traffic per day. Using the carpool, we're able to take the express lanes, and the time to travel is between an hour and 10 minutes round trip. So about 30 to 35 minutes one way. The time, of course, is a huge factor, and, less stress. I'm only going to be driving once a month. The wear and tear on my car, all of those things make carpooling such an awesome thing. With that said, my gas expense is just next to nothing. I'm going to go ahead and budget $20 for gas, but this last week I filled up my tank and I still have 3/4 of a tank of gas. I think I only traveled about 100 miles, going to the store and running errands on the weekends. So, definitely my gas expense, $10 per week is what I'm budgeting. So for food, toiletries, and household, I am budgeting $120. Donations is going to get $10. Sorry guys, the dogs were acting up. So spending is $75, a little bit more this time. I'm going to visit my children and I need a little bit of extra money for travel, getting something to eat at the airport, and then a little bit of money to have fun and spend with them. Next is fur babies, and fur babies is going to get $50. Moving on to my sinking funds. My first sinking fund is car insurance, and that is $50. Next is car maintenance, and that is $60. Fur babies will get $20. Car taxes and tags will get $10. Renter's insurance, $10. Clothes, also $10. YouTube will get $20. And YouTube is a new category. I have a giveaway going on my channel right now. The Clever Fox budget book is currently the current giveaway. And I need to save a little bit of money so that I can pay for shipping. Next is beauty, and beauty will get $10. Gifts is $20, and gifts is for birthdays, Mother's Day, and Father's Day. Christmas will get $60. Medical gets $10. And vacation will get $40. Somebody had asked, what a sinking fund is, and sinking funds are basically a, mini savings account for something that is going to be an expense in the future. So for example, my car insurance, I pay it every 6 months. My premium was $613. So I divide that by the number of paychecks I have, and to determine how much I need to set aside every single paycheck so that when this bill becomes due, I am not scrambling to make the payment. Sinking funds give me peace of mind. The money is there, and I don't have to worry about finding somewhere in my budget to pay whatever the expense is. Car insurance, if I need an oil change, I have money in this envelope so that I have money for oil changes. When my renter's insurance becomes due again, I will have the money. So it keeps me from scrambling to find money in my budget for an expense that I knew all along was going to come up. And it also keeps me from racking up more debt to try to pay for things that are, obviously going to be an expense at some point. Beauty is another one. I know I'm going to have haircuts. I know I'm going to need makeup. I estimate going back through like the last 6 months worth of my expenses to figure out about how much I need to save every single check. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. Next is, all right, let's see here. Okay, so let me go ahead and put the totals for each one of my categories and let you know what my extra debt payment is going to be for this time. My total fixed expenses is $983.66. My total cash expenses is $325. Sinking funds, $320. So when I take my income and I subtract my fixed expenses, my cash expenses, and my sinking funds, that leaves me $71.34. So that is the amount of money that I plan to throw at this auto loan. So doing a zero-based budget means that every penny of my paycheck has a plan. I am following the Dave Ramsey Baby Steps plan, so I have already completed baby step number 1, which is total savings of $1,000. And now I am focusing on a debt snowball. I am working my debts lowest to highest. So right now, the lowest debt that I have is this auto loan. So every single penny that's left over goes towards this debt. It doesn't scare me to spend the $71.34 and put it towards this debt, because if something should happen, my car to break down, I have $1,000 in savings. I also have my car maintenance sinking fund, which has $300 and some odd dollars in it. If my fur babies get sick, I have a fur baby fund that has money in there for a vet visit. And if that's not enough, again, I have my baby emergency fund of $1,000. So I hope you guys found this helpful. This is my bi-weekly zero-based budget for July 26th through August the 8th. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.